Hello and welcome to this week's The Story of a Poor Boy. I'm Mikey.
I'm Matt.
I'm Jamie.
And this week you have to listen to us go at each other in the form of a quiz.
And we have a fucking meltdown again where I inevitably lose.
So, for a reminder, here's what it sounded like last year.
Mm-hmm. De Bruyne.
De Bruyne didn't.
You didn't?
De Bruyne fucking did.
He's the best player ever! He ran Mo Salah so close to Premier League Player of the Season! What a fucking crook! He's a bold prick!
Okay.
I still think he's racist. I stand by it. He's a skinhead. Kevin De Bruyne is shite. Stand by it.
So, as you can probably tell, Matt's still bitter about being shit.
Absolutely still bitter.
From last
How
year.
could Kevin De Bruyne run Salah so close for Player of the Season and he didn't even score 10 goals? It's bollocks. It's absolutely bollocks. There's a media bias towards Man City. There's a media bias towards Pep Guardiola and Kevin De Bruyne, who is just a taller Zinchenko. He's shite. I'm not having it.
It's a time for redemption.
So as you can tell, Matt's still taken last year pretty well.
I've stopped crying.
So what's going to happen now, basically, is Jamie's going to take over. Jamie's going to give the quiz. Kerry's got a round as well.
Very special round.
Yeah,
I have seen the questions. I cannot
fuck's
wait.
sake. What shade is Liverpool's home kit? If that's a question, I'm very, very sorry.
Cross it out very quick. Think of a replacement.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I hope you have done your revision because this is all I've thought about for like the
swatting up on the bus on my way home. I'm not going to lie.
Good, yeah.
I
know Mikey's done nothing at all.
I'm just trusting that I have a good memory.
Okay.
I am absolutely not trusting that.
Well, that's because you didn't go to half the game.
I watched them.
And then had to watch the basic replays on Match of the Day.
Fucking on multiple times. Mikey, I've not watched anything to do with the match. Can we just put Match of the Day on before we do this?
Right.
I do have a little bit of a life,
you know.
No.
So before I start the quiz, because you didn't mention it in one of your previous podcasts, I feel like as you were the adjudicator of a little bet that was between Mikey and myself, a fantasy football type bet, where Mikey, I can't remember how long ago this was, but Mikey bet that he would finish above me in the fantasy football league, and he didn't even come close, let's be honest.
And the specifics of the bet were however many points was the difference between you two, the loser would pay for a meal.
Yes.
Of that monetary value.
Mm-hmm. So I finished 73 points above Mikey.
That's so much
So
Mackies. That's so many chicken
Right.
nuggets.
Right, can I just... A word in my defence, right? With 2 weeks left to go in the season, I was 15 points behind. And then...
So that, if anything, that's such a catastrophic
I
fall
completely
from...
fucked it on my last double game week. Completely fucked it. And then just lashed it for the last 2 weeks and just went, fuck it. And stopped paying attention. So... That's why it happened the way it did.
You know when people say Liverpool are bottlers or Spurs are bottlers?
Yeah, I've fully bottled that.
You are the bottler.
Yeah.
I've fully
You're
bottled
a prime
that.
example.
He spotted something that's he shouldn't have spotted.
What?
Nothing. So yeah, I finished 73 points. Stop looking. I stopped. Stop. You're ruining the surprise.
I just let you know some of them fell off.
I know. I'll fix that up. Basically, what I was going to say is I'm going to give Mikey the chance with this quiz to either improve or worsen this score.
Ooh, interesting.
So there's added.
Whatever the difference is between me and you
Gets added or subtracted. So if he beats you, the difference is taken away.
So you have a vested interest in me winning.
Well, this is
You want a very expensive meal.
This is the thing, isn't it?
Possibly.
Because this could get bad for me. Whereas, you know, she's got nothing to lose in this, really.
You just give me all the easy questions.
I must state beforehand that I have not given
shit
Matt any
number?
of the questions.
What shit number is Mo Salah? Oh, yeah, sorry. Sitting there bouncing the ball.
Yeah.
Like it's not good radio.
Yeah.
So, to start off the quiz, I need to state before I start this quiz, this question was already put in before I added the stipulation about the difference in score. So please remember this before I ask this question, okay? So, Matt, optional question to give you a head start.
Yes!
It's completely optional, so you don't actually have to take it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question.
Yep.
There are 8 answers. You don't have to answer all 8. But if you get them right, you get a head start. But if you get them wrong, you end up start on minus points. I can give you the topic of the question.
Well, am I not allowed to know what the question is before I decide?
No, I will give you the topic.
Okay.
So I will give you the topic. Then you can decide whether you feel confident, whether you could answer. You could answer 1, and you've got a 1-point lead starting.
Okay.
Or if you feel truly confident, you might have 8. So I will tell you the topic.
Okay.
It's the Champions League group stage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, also there's a time stipulation as well. So if you there's 30 seconds per team. So if you say choose 5, you get 5 times 30. Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to take the question or not? This will not get asked again in the quiz. This will just be a big line, and I'll feel a bit gutted that you've. So yeah, do you want to take the optional head start or not?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Fuck you.
Right, let me just
watch it backfire.
I know. Let me just get me a stopwatch ready just in case. Okay. So, Matt, which 8 teams got relegated to the Europa League from this year's Champions League group stage? How many do you think you can answer?
Right,
not many.
Can I just say, right, there needs to be a minimum on this.
Well, he's got to answer 1. He's accepted it now, so he has to answer at least 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's the same as like if you get any of them wrong, you're on minus points for that number you stated.
Okay.
You're shaking your head, Mikey.
I'm fuming.
I don't know him.
He has to answer.
I didn't pay attention to much of it. Oh, I only paid attention to our group. 4.
Ooh, 4. Okay.
Right, hold on.
Oh.
You can't change that now, can you?
No, you can't change it, you said.
Why did you not just go for 1 and just say 1 team? And then you would guarantee yourself at least 1 point.
That is true. Can I change my answer and do
that? No, it's done. So you will have 2 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
So you can use that time to think and write notes if you want.
Yep.
And have a good think. And I'll tell you when you
have a good think.
Have a good think.
We
don't want a De Bruyne again.
Yep.
So. So okay, right. You ready?
Oh, it's funny.
3,
yes.
2, 1. 2 minutes. Start now.
Leipzig. That's 1, isn't it? Is it not?
Right, 10 seconds. It wasn't even 10 seconds.
Okay.
Napoli.
Yeah, no, I knew Napoli. I was going to say that till fucking last.
Oh,
the hard ones out of the way.
Go on.
Napoli,
yeah.
Inter
Milan, yeah.
I'm going to say Inter as well.
Valencia. And Shakhtar.
I hate this.
The other 4 were Club Brugge, Galatasaray, Benfica, and Victoria Pilsen.
Yeah, I'd never got any of them.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
4 was a good one.
So
I did that for you, Mikey.
So okay,
I deserve 4 points there.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, Matt, you start on the.
So am I on -4 and is he on 4?
No, he's on 0.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's basically.
He's on -4.
He's on -4 then.
Okay.
So I just need
So
to.
you're on 0. I'm on 4.
Fine.
Fine. I'm just doing it this way. Okay. So the
Fleabag.
what you spotted was my variation on last year's questions.
Oh, I
on
please
the
hope this is just like you have to get topics. Do you know what? It's a nice attempt. Right. This is terrible radio. This is fucking terrible radio. What she's produced now is a board full of post-it notes with each month of the year written on it. And I assume we have to pick a category each.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you choose a month. Each month contains at least 3 questions relating to Liverpool. If there was a particular month that I couldn't find something interesting to ask about, it might be a Premier League type question, but a lot of the time it is mainly just five Liverpool questions.
Cool.
So we'll have this, then we'll have our standard appearances round that we done last year.
Oh yeah.
That was good. Although, listening back to that yesterday, I was fucking furious at how easy some of them were. It was like, you went from, like, I think it was Danny Ward to Genie Wijnaldum or something like that. It was like, the fucking hell is this? But
yeah, you got to be strategic with it.
So following that, we'll have our Kerry round.
Yay.
Our Kerry round.
Our Kerry round. It will be forever.
Wildcard, bitches.
And then to finish off, the chicken round. Because I still don't know the name of it.
Is it going to be the same question?
No.
For this year?
I wish it was the same question.
You know what? Make it the same question, because I've revised.
Oh, go on. Let me pause
I might know all of them.
Okay.
Kevin De Bruyne is not on that list.
I forgot how I was going to get used to pick.
Can I go first as the reigning champion of this quiz?
If you're happy.
I mean, as a reigning champion, you shouldn't get the advantage.
You've just had a chance to and you fucked it.
Yeah, I did battle it, didn't I?
So my post-it notes are not sticking very well, but Mikey, choose a month.
June, please.
June. June for Mikey.
That is how this is going to work. By the way, he'll pick May, then I'll pick April.
What? No.
June.
Oh, fucking hell. She's went to effort here, hasn't she?
Effort. I was actually going to have little envelopes to put them in, but I thought it was a bit of a waste of paper. Okay.
And, yeah. Not great radio.
We only played one game in June. So...
Yeah, little do you know, it's June pre-season last year.
Fuck's sake.
It was the England match.
Please.
Okay. Question 1. Liverpool were rewarded a penalty in the first 26 seconds of the final, but what time did Salah actually score the penalty? Was it A, 107 seconds, B, 116 seconds, or C, 122 seconds?
What the fuck is this question?
Can this get thrown over if he gets it wrong?
107.
Yeah, that's correct. I think if he can't answer a question, maybe not multiple choice ones, but if you can't answer a question, I will allow it to go over.
Fair enough.
Are you writing extra notes?
No, I'm just totting up.
Do you not trust me?
No, I'm just making sure because of what happened last year, where your head fell off a little bit because you were like.
It didn't. It was fine. Okay.
Yesterday, your head fell off because you thought you'd given me the win when.
I thought I've been panicking for a good few months, thinking that Matt was actually the reigning champion.
A few months. I love the idea of you just lying awake.
I've been panicking
at night, just like.
I've wronged Matt so much.
I've been waiting to re-listen.
He was so upset.
I was waiting to re-listen to last year's episode for that final bit to just listen to the scores before the chicken round. Because I remembered Matt was in the lead. I just couldn't remember how I'd finalised the scores, but it's fine. It's okay. Yeah. Next question. Mm-hmm. What made Mo Salah's goal extra special in the Champions League final? Was it A, he became the 5th African player to score in a European Cup final? B, it was the 2nd fastest goal in the Champions League final? C, it was his 100th goal or assist for Liverpool? Or D, all of the above?
See, when I used to do questions like this in uni, I always go for all of the above. Because I know the second one's right. I know the second one's true. And if I'm doing the maths, I think the third one might be true as well. How many goals did he score last season? 40? Because I know B is true because the fastest goal is Paolo Maldini in 2005. I'm going to go with D.
D, you are correct. It is all of the above. He's also the first Egyptian to score in the final. How many assists has Joel Matip had for Liverpool before the final?
None.
That is correct. His first assist was basically the no, it's not the winner, but the winner, you know.
It's the spiritual winner.
The spiritual winner, yeah.
Yes, Joel.
During the parade around the city, who said to LFC TV, "I have cried a little bit when you see how much it means to the people. It's intense."
Jurgen Klopp.
Well done. Good old Jurgen.
Ali did say something similar to that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking Alisson.
How many Liverpool
Especially when I
players?
saw the photo when he was like in absolute bits, just hugging a trophy.
My
It was
goalkeeper.
Alisson.
My
Alisson.
goalkeeper.
Is this when he'd had a lot and the scarf was around his head?
Yeah,
or something?
scarf wrapped around his
Yeah.
head. He'd just been hugging Firmino, and I think he was just hugging a trophy, crying.
Yeah, there's loads of memes already of it, isn't there? Of like
brilliant, isn't it?
me on a night out. Me at the
Bring your
start of a
kebab.
night out versus me at the end of a night out.
How many Liverpool players made it into UEFA's 20-man Champions League squad of the season? You don't have to name them. And you don't get a bonus
It'll
if you
probably help me if I go through them now. I assume Alisson, Trent, Verge, Milner, Gini, Salah. I'm not even counting, I'm just listening. 7.
Nope. 6.
Oh, you bastard.
You included Milner, it wasn't Milner. Alisson,
What do
Trent.
you mean it wasn't Milner? He got like fucking 7 assists.
I know,
I know
but-
it's not your fault, but
I'm going to get this a lot on. I just like.
You are just going to get shouted at a lot.
So yeah, Alisson, Trent, Verge, Robertson, Gini.
oh,
and
Robbo.
Mane.
I mean, I counted one too many, so I don't know why I'm saying Robbo.
4 for June.
Yeah, I'll take
Not
that.
bad, it's not bad.
Yeah. Matt.
Watch me get 2. May, please.
May. It's actually just going to go back in time. I have to put...
Stupid.
Having to put W and R so I know which munchies have done. Because Matt and Mikey. Meh. May. Okay.
Matt, Mikey, May. Meh.
Meh.
I was like, what's W and R stand for?
Question 1.
Had a long day, Mikey.
Long week.
It's Tuesday.
And we go away on tomorrow. It's like... Question 1. Messi scored a 30-yard free kick in the 3-0 win at Camp Nou. But what was the landmark milestone he reached with that goal?
Are these questions transferable? Sorry, did we say
If he gets it wrong, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's
It
what
was
he's
his
agreed.
400th goal.
No, it wasn't.
No?
It was his 600.
It was his 600th goal. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to put a little R next to the wrong ones. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be. This is why I need Terry's round later, is to tot all these up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Question.
going to get a single point here. I'm not.
You might do. Question 2.
It's like watching Derby County play in the Premier League.
Question 2. Origi capped off an incredible 3-2 win against Newcastle to take the title race to the final day. But who opened the scoring for the Reds?
Sadio Mane.
No.
Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk it is. I don't think I should have transferred these questions.
So I already started 4 points clear.
Yeah.
So I'm 10 points up at the moment. So let's see if another Liverpool team bottles a 10 point.
How quickly did Gini Wijnaldum score his 2 goals against Barcelona? Is it A, 118 seconds, B, 122 seconds, or C, 126 seconds?
122 seconds.
Yay! Great.
Yay, a point!
I need you to call this back.
I'm enjoying this.
Okay. At the point in which Trent Alexander-Arnold took the corner kick, which set up Origi's winner, how many Barcelona players were in the penalty area not paying attention?
It was a fair few.
There is a screen grab of this somewhere that I've used.
There are.
Yeah.
Not paying attention.
Not paying attention.
6.
10.
10?
There was
Fucking
10
hell.
players in that box, and the point at which Trent... Sorry, I took that away from you, but...
That's fine, I would have gone 8.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, as soon as Trent does it, like, if there's only one player that's not in the box, and I think that's Messi.
Yeah. Messi's still not looking when Origi puts it in the corner.
Probably, yeah.
No, genuinely, there's a screenshot of as Origi finishes it, and Messi's looking at the Annie Road end. So...
Yeah, so, like, at the screen put, you see, like... I think it's Suarez who he's not paying attention, but he's put like in that sort of he's looking towards the cop, but he's not pretty like so. Yeah, 10. That's fine.
Fucking hell. That's shite.
What did Gary Lineker refuse to apologise for at the end of the match?
Klopp swearing in his post-match interview.
Yes.
Yay, another point.
So, hold on. I need to put
Doing so well.
2 for W and 2 for... So, yeah, I've also got like little reviews of what else happened in the month, just so.
Nice.
Yeah, so in May, the Premier League season finished with a 2-0 win against Wolves, with Liverpool finishing on 97 points, 1 point behind Man City, who beat Brighton 4-1.
Nice.
Okay, Mikey.
Oh, yeah.
Month, please.
April, please.
If he carries on with this, who's ending up with pre-season?
Probably me.
I probably should have taken the pre-season now while I've got a point lead, to be honest.
Yeah. April. Who scored their first goal of the season with the final goal against Southampton?
Jordan Henderson.
Correct. How many goals did Naby Keita score this month?
3.
Correct. Southampton, Porto and
Huddersfield at home.
Hold on. You're not getting a point for the...
No.
After the 2-0 win against Porto, which Liverpool player was beaten only by Cristiano Ronaldo for direct involvement in goals in the Champions League since the start of last season?
James Milner.
No. Matt?
Repeat the question.
After the 2-0 win against Porto, which Liverpool player was beaten only by Cristiano Ronaldo for direct involvement in goals in the Champions League since the start of last season?
Sadio Mane?
No.
Roberto Firmino.
Roberto Firmino. He had 20, so 12 goals, 8 assists, and Ronaldo had 24.
Wow.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
What was so impressive about Wijnaldum's opening goal against Cardiff? This is quite a niche answer.
I was about to say there's a fucking loads of things.
Yeah.
The technique. That him and Trent improvised there at half time, I guess, is
That's
the
what I was looking
answer
for.
you were looking
The
for.
discussed tactics at half time was what I was.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Salah, Mane, and Firmino all scored in the away leg in Porto, much to Mikey's devastation for cashing out early on a bet. But
Bobby wasn't starting.
But how many times this season, including that game, the Porto game, have the front three all scored?
Is there no multiple choice for this, no?
No, there's a number. That's all.
What? 7.
No. Matt?
5.
4. 4. The 5-1 win against Arsenal, the 4-3 against Palace, the 4-0 against Red Star, and Porto away.
I'd just say half these questions are just complete and utter guesswork.
No,
It's just
use
throwing a
multiple.
number. No!
Other games, little review. Other games this month included a 2-0 win against Chelsea, with Salah scoring a screamer and celebrating after Chelsea fans racially abused him. A 5-0 win against Huddersfield. Man City were knocked out of the Champions League against Tottenham due to VAR. And former Liverpool player Jose Enrique was given the all clear after undergoing treatment for a brain tumour.
Well, they know Zay, lad.
Nice.
He played, didn't he? In the
Yeah, Legends
He
game
did, yeah.
against Dortmund the other day.
Yeah.
Where's Softy outscore from the halfway line?
Why not?
Just goes to show he is like a fine wine.
Matt, a month.
March.
March started poorly with a 0-0 draw away to Everton. How many games did Liverpool win in all competitions from this point? Is it A, 13, B, 14, or C, 15?
13.
No, it was 14.
Okay.
You can't really pass multiple
No, that's what I mean. I
choice
said
questions,
that's
can
why
you?
I'm not
No.
passing the multiple choice. Who scored a brace in the 4-2 win against Burnley?
Mane.
No.
I have answered Mane so much. And not a single one of them have been right.
Yeah, I should say as well, any questions I don't know the answer to will be answered with Divock Origi. But not this one, because I think
I know who it
I'm
is
thinking
as
of
well.
the wrong fucking game.
No, I know who it is now.
Who was it? 4-2 against Burnley?
Burnley.
Where's my head gone here?
I think I need to give you a time thing if you pass it on.
Maybe.
5, 4, 3,
Salah.
2... No, it was Bobby. Question 3. Who scored Liverpool's second in the 3-1 win against Bayern Munich?
Virgil van Dijk.
It was Virgil van Dijk. Which meant this year, there were no German teams in the quarterfinals for the first time in a decade.
That is a mad stat.
It is. Question
it's usually Bayern. Like Dortmund would have done it once or twice, but it's usually Bayern.
Question 4. What did Ryan Babel quote to say about a Liverpool player before Liverpool went to Craven Cottage?
He said he knew how to get past Van Dijk, didn't he?
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk has a weakness.
Yeah,
but only I know what it is, yeah.
And then
he did score!
He scored!
He's a genius.
Question 5.
He's got red hair. Leave him alone.
Which Tottenham player scored an own goal in the 90th minute to give Liverpool a 2-1 win? Look at that, the cocks are turning.
It didn't come off Lloris. It was...
He's okay, Riley. He's just...
I know, I'm just worried that I'm very stupid and I'm showing the entire... Well, 4 people that listen to this how stupid I am. Vertonghen.
No.
Alderweireld.
Yes! Fucking centre-backs! Hey, I am consistent. I have 2 points per round.
Sounds.
Mikey.
Meatloaf nearly said it. 2 out of 5 is okay.
I'll have December, please.
Ooh, thank you.
If I'd have carried on in the same pattern,
now.
To be fair, I'd have got December anyway.
Just get out of the way. Okay, December. What did Danny Mills criticise about Klopp on the 2nd of December, saying his actions were completely wrong and that Klopp actually apologised for being disrespectful?
He ran on the pitch and celebrated with Alisson after Divock Origi's winner against Everton.
Well done. Question 2. What did Salah do in the post-match interview after scoring a hat-trick in the 4-0 win against Bournemouth?
He gave the man of the match to... Was it Jimmy Milner?
It was, yeah.
Because he reached the milestone, didn't he?
500th appearance in the Premier League. Question 3.
See, every now and then you think Mo Salah might be a nice fella, and then
if I'd have got those 2 questions, I'd have had no fucking clue. Absolutely at all. I'm sat here shitting myself.
I thought revision goal.
All I did was look at the fucking goals. Look at goals people score. I still can't get that right.
Question 3. How many days after Liverpool beat Man United 3-1 did they sack Jose Mourinho?
See, I thought the questions would be about, us and the games we played.
Mad how quickly people's heads fall off when they're doing badly, 2.
Correct. Yeah, 2 days after we sacked him.
It was was it the Monday or the Tuesday?
When did we play? Was it Saturday or Sunday?
I think it was the Sunday.
It's normally on a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
A game like that.
Okay.
Name 2 players Firmino left on the floor when he slalomed past the Arsenal defence to score Liverpool's second in the 5-1 win.
Mustafi and Torreira.
That was a great goal.
I was literally about to say there's 3 you can pick. Yeah, Mustafi, Torreira and Socrates as well. You only get 1 point, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
It doesn't need more help.
Yeah. Question 5. Jurgen said, if I knew he was this good, I would have paid double. About which player after their performance against Napoli?
Alisson
Becker, yeah. Other games in December included a 2-0 win against Wolves.
We won all 8.
Van Dijk scoring his first league goal. A 3-1 win away to Burnley, which was marred with Gomez breaking his leg. A Boxing Day fixture with Newcastle with a 4-0 win. And a win at Arsenal, which matched a record set by Rafa Benitez of unbeaten games at Anfield, taking it to 31.
Cool.
5 points for that.
Up the Reds.
You're taking away my meal.
She's going to end up paying for the meal.
He's had this plan of this
I'll finish his 70 points out of it. Go on.
Excuse me, waiter, do you accept minus money?
Matt, a month.
February.
Just goes to show I retain useless information very well.
And I do not.
February. February kicked off with a 1-1 draw at the Olympic Stadium against West Ham. Question 1. Salah became the first Liverpool player to score 20 goals in successive seasons with a goal against Bournemouth since which player? Which Liverpool player?
The first player in general.
So which Liverpool player last scored 20 goals in successive seasons?
Suarez.
Yeah, Louis. you were primed and ready there, weren't you?
The second you said wrong, I was going to lose it.
Question 2. What was the centre-back pairing in our home game against Bayern Munich?
Matip and Fabinho.
Correct, yeah. Verge was
Because
suspended.
Verge was suspended and Gomez had just broke his leg and Lovren's sick now.
Yeah. Question 3.
Had fucking malaria or mumps or something.
A disallowed Matip own goal spared Liverpool a loss against who? In February. Or what could have been a loss.
Just thinking, because Matip did score an own goal against Bayern Munich, but a disallowed Matip own goal.
Which spared Liverpool a loss as well.
Leicester.
No.
West Ham.
No. Man United.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
game was so shit. I cannot remember anything about it.
Deleted it from me. To be honest, I didn't think it was in February. I thought United was in March.
Yeah.
Question 4. Trent Alexander-Arnold got a hat-trick of assists against which opponent?
Watford.
Watford, yes. Okay, so this is I got bored with February. Which Premier League manager became the oldest man to manage a game this month, overtaking Sir Bobby Robson?
Oh shit, who's old? I
think I know this.
Just trying to think, who looks like they're dead? Pellegrini looks like he's dead. Roy Hodgson looks like he's dead. Neil Warnock looks like he's dead. I'm going to go Roy Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson?
Yes!
Fuck's sake.
So old. What a prick.
Other stuff that happened this month. In the Champions League, Man United knocked out PSG with a penalty after a VAR decision for handball.
Gotta love VAR.
I know. And that ref was the same one, wasn't he, for the final?
He's done well this season then.
Yeah. Ajax knocked out Real Madrid. And Kepa Arrizabalaga became manager of Chelsea for the Carabao Cup against Man City.
What a day.
Nice.
Mikey.
January. I'm glad I took December to when I did, to be honest.
Question 1. Against Man City, how much was the ball on the line for the goal line clearance by John Stones? Was it A, 9mm, B, 11mm, or
11.
C?
It's the meme. Come on.
It's 11mm.
Don't
If I will
say
ever
anymore.
get that distance in my life.
Question 2. Kijana whoever, if that's how you pronounce
Kijana,
it.
whoever. Yeah.
Him became the youngest Liverpool player to make an appearance in the FA Cup, the third youngest in all competitions, when he replaced Dejan Lovren in the FA Cup game against Wolves. How old was he? Was it A, 16 years and 1 month, B, 16 years 5 months, or C, 16 years and 11 months?
16 years, 1 month.
Nope.
Bollocks.
11 months.
Bollocks.
Question 3. Who got sent off by their old PE teacher in the game against Crystal Palace?
James Milner.
Correct.
By John Moss, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Question 4. Van Dijk won the Premier League Player of the Month, being the first defender to win it since who in 2013?
Jan Vertonghen.
Well done. Just winding me up, I always just keep making these little notes just to keep score. So it's like it doesn't trust me at all.
It's just more that I can.
So I'm doing it too, but you don't notice as much because I don't get as many points.
You pulled it back last year. You did very well pull it back last year.
Yeah, you might get the appearance round and just
I might.
I mean, who knows how Kerry's going to score the points?
This is true. She's going to give Mikey all the points.
Question 5. Also in January, Leeds beat Derby in the Championship, but what was the major talking point in the build-up to the game?
Give him this fucking question. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world.
He might not have remembered.
Oh, shut up.
Bielsa sending someone to spy on Derby's
Bielsa Spygate.
Yeah.
Other matches in January included a 1-0 win against Brighton, a 1-0 draw against Leicester, and the football world was saddened by the deaths of Emiliano Sala and pilot David Ibbotson in a plane crash after he was signed from Nantes to play in the Premier League for Cardiff. Moving on. Matt, month.
November.
I'm lovely and depressed right now.
I mean,
what you just said.
I am, but mainly because of a quiz.
I can tell because you're getting very irate already.
That was the easiest question in the world.
I mean, don't know.
November.
You could have just said Napoli.
I could have. Yeah, you got me there.
That's what it's just going to come down to, isn't it? Just at the end, you're going to lose by 4 points.
I'll take that. That means I've pulled back like 10.
That's true. Mikey bottling it again.
20, I don't know.
Bottling what? I didn't bottle fucking anything last season.
Yeah, you just wait for me to do it.
What's this?
That's the sign of a coward.
Matt.
Yeah.
In the same month where King Kenny got knighted, who scored their 50th Premier League goal in the 1-1 draw against Arsenal?
This one was Mane.
This one was James Milner. We watched it at Jess's wedding when we definitely shouldn't have been.
I think didn't really watch much on the
Mark just like, where's my groomsmen gone? Just in the bar watching Liverpool on Mikey's phone as well. Wasn't even on.
Just want to have a go with the magician or the psychic? No, the game's on. Go away.
Oh, I missed that magician. Apparently, he was really good.
The psychic was good. He somehow guessed that I had a Newton's cradle in my picture.
He knows
drawer.
you're a nerd.
Clearly.
He knows there are lots of physics people coming to his wedding. Easy.
Question 2. I feel bad on this one. Who scored a brace in Red Star Belgrade's 2-0 upset in the Champions League against Liverpool?
I mean,
Sadio Mane.
I'm gonna fucking flip for him on this. What the fuck is that question?
There's not much. I just thought it might have been
Marco Bielsa's Spygate. Divock Origi. Fuck you.
Red Star Belgrade striker.
It might have.
This is a question about our season. This is what this quiz is about. Us, Liverpool.
And Liverpool conceded twice to Milan Pakov, if you're interested.
Oh, that really well-known striker.
I thought it might have, dug in.
Why couldn't it have been Marco Bielsa?
Question 3.
Divock Origi.
Are you alright, mate?
No.
Everything alright at home?
She's right here. Come on.
You needed this, didn't you?
Question 3. Liverpool beat Fulham 2-0. Fulham scored first, but after Fulham's goal was ruled for offside, how quickly did Liverpool react and score? Was it
Very quick.
Was it A, 14 seconds, B, 16 seconds, or C, 18 seconds?
14 seconds.
It was 14 seconds. Super quick.
It was dead
We're
quick.
bossos,
It was really, really quick.
Question 4. Who scored their first international goal in a friendly against the USA? And who also scored in the 3-0 win against Watford? See, it is Liverpool related.
Yeah. First international goal. Against the USA?
Yeah. Do you know? You're nodding, Mikey.
Of course he fucking knows.
I know everything.
Trent.
It was Trent.
Bollocks.
Are you scoring as well?
Yes. Yeah, I said I was. I just don't do it as much because I don't get as
yeah.
many points.
Okay.
It was a funny joke. Mikey laughed.
I did laugh.
Question 5. Who was the first managerial sacking of the 18-19 season? You can give me the club.
Mm-hmm.
You think you've...
Fulham.
It was Fulham. Yeah.
What?
Slavisa,
Yeah, him.
So you got 3 there. Elsewhere, Milner's goal in the 2-1 defeat to PSG meant Liverpool only had to win 1-0 against Napoli, or by 2 clear goals.
Good job we did, innit?
Also in the Champions League, Sterling was awarded a penalty against Shakhtar Donetsk for kicking the ground. And VAR was agreed in principle to be used next season. Well, yeah, in the Premier League. So, put them on. Mikey? Only 4 left.
Only 4 left.
One of them is pre-season.
It's nearly over.
I will go for August, please.
August. Liverpool's Premier League season kicked off with a 4-0 win against West Ham on the 12th of August, making Liverpool the second team in Premier League history to score 4 or more goals in 4 consecutive games against a single opponent. How quickly did Daniel Sturridge score the 4th goal after replacing Salah? Was it A, 19 seconds, B, 24 seconds, or C, 29 seconds?
B.
24 seconds. Yeah. Question 2. What was the score at Liverpool's first away game of the season against Crystal Palace?
Fuck.
I know this, by the way.
Do you actually?
I actually know this.
Oh.
Because I checked. This is the shit I checked. Stuff about the season. Don't ask me who scored. So we'll just say Sadio Mane and it will be wrong.
3-1?
Nope.
2-0.
2-0. Saka gave away a pen, remember?
Yeah, I know. I thought we were 2-1 up and then scored in the last minute. Mane went round the keeper, I remember that.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Question 3. Liverpool...
Sorry, carry on.
Okay. Liverpool took a maximum of 9 points from their first 3 games of the season with a 1-0 win against Brighton for the first time since which season? Not the 1-0 win against Brighton, the 9 points in 3 games. For the first time since which season was that done?
13-14.
13-14 season. Why was Salah referred to the police by the club in this month?
Because he was filmed by a weirdo autograph hunter while he was on his phone while driving.
Yeah, he was using his phone whilst at the wheel.
Naughty boy.
On the 28th of August, Jose Mourinho gave a very famous press conference demanding respect. What had just happened to cause this outburst?
Was it Chelsea fans booing him?
Nope. Matt?
Lost to Spurs.
He got beat at home 3-0 to Tottenham.
I was going to say 3-0, but I thought,
this
might make me wrong.
He did the 3 fingers.
Premier Leagues,
I've got the full quote.
Respect.
Yeah. Do you know what was the result? 3-0. Do you know what these mean? 3-0, but also 3 premierships. And I won more premierships alone than the other 19 managers together. 3 for me and 2 for them. Respect, 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 man.
I thought it's
proper weird, though, isn't he?
Doesn't take criticism very well, does he, at all?
No.
That's the end of that round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Respect.
Matt?
What we got left?
September, October, pre-season.
September. You're right there, just stroking Riley.
Stop, he moves his paw.
Like, I didn't let you stop.
How dare you stop, human?
In September, Liverpool played 6 games, including the opening game of the Champions League season and the Carabao Cup third round. Question 1. Alisson's trickery with his feet got caught out in the win against Leicester City, but who scored from the error?
Great.
It wasn't great. I think that's who caught him.
can't. I think I remember. No, Ian Acho caught him.
That was it. Yeah, that was him.
It was it Gazelle or something like that? Or
I don't know. You need to give me a final answer. You can't give me a name or something like that. You need to give me a definitive answer.
I can't remember his name.
Spell it.
Just say a last name.
Gazelle.
Gazelle. Yes, it was Rachid Gazelle.
Ah, fair enough.
That was impressive.
No, I
I purposely put that into trickies out because I thought you would go for
I seem to
Ichi
get
Nacho.
all of these questions.
Itchy Nacho.
Ichi Nacho.
Itchy nods.
Question 2. Liverpool made their best start of the season since 1990 with a 2-1 win against which team? In September.
Spurs.
It was Spurs.
Good win as well.
Question 3. Who opened the scoring for Liverpool's Champions League campaign? Liverpool's first goal. Who scored it?
Yep. Is this one Sadio Mane? No, it's not. Sadio Mane.
Sadio? No.
No.
Daniel Sturridge.
Daniel Sturridge? How did you?
No, fuck, yeah.
He started it all and then
he did.
Jealous.
For some reason I had it in my head that he scored last, but he didn't. It was Firmino. Idiot.
What were you going to say?
No, I can't say because I think it might come up in a question.
Okay, so I'll carry on with this month then.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 4. Salah won the 2018 Puskas Award this month with 38% of the vote. For which goal did he score the previous season?
It was the one against Everton.
It was.
It?
Yeah. Which is mad.
It wasn't even bad.
It wasn't.
It was a great goal, but he scored
wasn't the best.
It wasn't even his best goal.
I know. Wasn't even in his top 5.
Question 5. How did Trent Alexander-Arnold settle an argument with Jesse Lingard at England training?
He hit the crossbar.
Yeah, crossbar challenge.
Yep.
Fucking scouser.
September also included a 3-0 win against Southampton, a Daniel Sturridge goal to earn a 1-1 draw against Chelsea.
That was what I was going to say. Was that September?
Yeah, and
I thought that was October.
Jesus.
And Harry Wilson knocking Man United out the cup.
Yeah.
That was what I was going to say. Is Daniel Sturridge's last goal for Liverpool was the goal against Chelsea? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It was his 50th goal in the Premier League, and it was his last ever goal for Liverpool.
Oh, so how many did he score this season then?
Well,
how many was it just the 2?
3, I think.
Oh no, the 3. The first one that
West Ham,
I mentioned.
PSG, and Chelsea. I think. Can't think of any others.
Daniel Sturridge quiz. We've covered his entire contribution for the season.
Mikey, 2 months left.
October, is it?
October, yeah.
Yeah, October, please.
I'm gonna just put the picture frame back so it's not in the way. It's very useful for the brief thing. What did you say, October?
Mm-hmm.
Klopp said Liverpool only had themselves to blame after the 1-0 defeat to Napoli. But what was the shocking stat that Liverpool that came out of that game?
Didn't have a shot on target.
Correct. He failed to register a single shot.
So complete guess in the dark because it could have been anything about possession or something. Shot on target, fuck it. Good.
Question 2. Who gave away the penalty against Man City which Riyad Mahrez missed to finish the game?
Virgil van Dijk.
Yes.
Didn't get dribble past though, did he?
No, he didn't.
He hacked him down.
Have you seen?
He brought Sané down instead.
Have you seen everyone's trying to make it like he was dribbled against in the Portugal game and they're like,
yeah. Have you seen?
He ran away from
and lost the ball.
There's a good 10-yard gap between them by the time Bernardo Silva has turned. So.
Question 3. Who made their Premier League debut in the 1-0 win against Huddersfield?
Premier League debut 1-0 win against Huddersfield.
October.
Fabinho.
It was Fabinho. Question 4. Salah hit what milestone in the 4-0 win against Red Star Belgrade?
50 goals for Liverpool.
Yeah, in all competitions. Which 2 players became the oldest to ever combine for a Premier League goal at 73 years and 57 days, I'm guessing that is.
For Liverpool?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not nice, is it? These questions are horrible. Some of these are horrible. Who's old?
Literally, who's old?
Oh, fucking Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes.
This Premier League.
It was a joke, Jamie. Okay.
And if you want
Brad Friedel still playing?
if you want to, if you want to demote to half a point, I can give you the club.
No. No, I can do this.
Can you?
No. No, but God
Or
loves
if you
it.
get
God
one,
loves
if you
a
get
trier.
one of the players, I'll give you half a point.
God loves a trier. I'm just trying to think of who's got really old players, to be honest.
That's what I'm trying to think of as well. To be fair.
Who are likely to score?
I've got Glenn Murray in my head, but I don't...
Nah, 'cause he scored loads, hasn't
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if he got assisted by someone who's dead old
he?
as well, at the same time. That is such a fucking weird question, isn't it? Weird question.
At least we've both had some dogs of a question.
I know,
I'm happy with
Don't
that.
blame the questions.
I know for a fact I'm shit at this quiz, and I know for a fact I'm going to lose it, but I'm still bitter about the questions.
I think you've done very well.
You're just happy.
Thank
then.
you.
Not you. I can't honestly think. I'm gonna say Brighton, Glenn Murray and Shane Duffy. Fuck it.
I'll give you the half mark. Glenn Murray.
That's squad, that isn't it?
Bruno was the other player.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, I can't believe that.
4.5 for that round. October.
Why the fuck is that in my head, lad? I couldn't remember any of electromagnetism in third year uni, and yet that's in my fucking head.
October concluded with a 4-1 win against Cardiff, with Shaqiri scoring his first goal for the club. In sad news, 5 people lost their lives, including Leicester City's chairman Vichai in a helicopter crash against Leicester City.
Start with the bad news, everyone.
Well, if you would have chosen these months, first, then it wouldn't be so horrible.
Okay.
Remember when you said don't make stupid pre-season
I did say that, yeah.
But
it doesn't count.
I thought I'd ease it with the whole, picking the months, and you've still
At what point were either of us going to pick pre-season?
it might have been like
if you'd have revised pre-season, like properly revised pre-season, then
you probably should have.
I looked at the teams we played.
Well, that's more than I did.
But that's not going to be the question. It's going to be something stupid like...
Who scored for Tranmere?
Yeah, exactly. How many people were in attendance at the Tranmere game?
I'm surprised.
Was it A, 4?
I know the question. I know there's going to be one question about the Tranmere game. I think there's going to be a question about the Tranmere game.
Can I ask the questions, please?
No.
Pre-season started brightly with a very quick early signing of Fabinho from AS Monaco and the rumours of the possible signing of Nabil Fekir from Lyon. Question 1. How many pre-season games were played? Was it A, 5, B, 7 or C, 9?
7.
No, it was 9. On the 19th of July, Liverpool broke the record for the most expensive goalkeeper by signing Alisson Becker. How much was the fee in pounds? I'll give you a margin of error.
Of how much?
Plus or minus...
3 mil.
I was going to say 2 mil. If you might
I'll
have said
I'll
3,
give you
so
3 mil.
3
I'll
mil.
give you 3 mil.
It was 65 million, wasn't it?
Oh.
63 million, wasn't it?
56 million. Are you thinking in euros?
No, I'm thinking.
I must be thinking in euros.
I think it's euros you're thinking.
Oh,
It was
right,
56
okay.
million pounds. So, well, and I did ask for it in pounds. So,
You
unit
did.
errors and all that. Sorry. Which new Liverpool signing scored a memorable debut goal against Manchester United at the Michigan Stadium in front of 100,000 people?
Naby Keita?
It'll absolutely kill you.
It will
this, by the
kill
way.
you, this.
Zidane Shaqiri over
Jadon
Edgar.
Shaqiri.
Oh, God. I didn't watch pre-season. Who watches pre-season?
Everyone saw these
Everyone saw
Shaqiri
the
over
over.
Edgar.
It was against Man United. Like it was the one. Like
He loves scoring against United as well. He's got 3
Yeah.
goals against them for us. If you include that one.
question 4. Which 2 Italian clubs did Liverpool face in pre-season friendlies?
Napoli and... fuck. AC Milan.
Not AC Milan. I'll give you half point for Napoli.
Cool.
Do you want? a guess
No,
for
it's
that?
it's. Hold on. I think I do know. It's Juventus.
No, Torino.
Oh, first of all. Yeah.
Question 5. What was the total number of transfers in the summer transfer window, not including loan deals? And you can have a little think.
In or out?
Both. Total number.
Okay. Alisson, Fabinho, Shaqiri.
Are you including release players in this?
No.
Okay.
No, sold.
Okay.
Sold. Yes, I think they're sold.
You're right.
Yeah. I'll tell you the names in a second.
What about a loan, but with an obligation to buy at the end of the season? You're a cunt.
You have to tell them that.
Yes, I think if it's the player I think you're talking about, yes.
Yeah,
Danny
you have
Ings,
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that would be an absolute.
Oh no! Wait,
bastard
hold
finish
on.
one.
I don't know which one you're thinking of.
Ings.
No, it's just actually it's not the loans one. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
just sold. Because I was even
Okay.
thinking about Karius as well. It's not him as well. So it's just they're under the loans, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Alisson, Shaqiri, Fabinho, Naby Keita came through. Yeah, we purchased him last season. What does that count as?
I'll let you.
6. I don't care.
Do you want to guess a number? It wasn't 6.
Keita's a bastard, isn't it? And we got rid of Clavan Chian, I guess he counts because although we kind of let him go.
He was released when he ran down his contract.
Yeah, I know, but it was agreed before he left. So I think.
Yeah, but does that count as well?
I think that counts as a sale because he was still a Liverpool player when
I
he
need to
agreed
quote
terms
that.
with
I've
the
just
next
pulled
one.
these from Wikipedia.
Okay.
So when I read these out
11.
to you. Yeah. Well, it's 11.
11.
11 is correct. So 4 in, Keita is included in the ins. So Keita, Fabinho, Shaqiri and Alisson. And in the outs, now one is confusing me because I thought one of these was done in January. So Chan, Flanagan, Jordan Williams, Danny Ward, Clavan. Solanke, was he January? Was he that month?
No, it's done.
And Markovic. So 11. 7, 4 in, 7 out. There's the months. Done. You look like you're thinking hard about something.
Just thought Lazar Markova just left in January.
That's what I mean.
He's still a Liverpool player. He'll be a
swear.
Liverpool player forever.
He'll be a Liverpool player until he's appearing in Legends.
Him
games.
and Adam Bogdan, just stalwarts in the reserve team.
He has had his contract cancelled this summer. Adam Bogdan.
Yeah.
He's
Didn't
gone.
even sell him, we just
He's gone.
literally
Okay.
just binned him off.
Good.
Right, he's ready for the appearances round.
Yeah.
Sure.
So can we have a tally at this point? In
No,
time?
because I've not counted them. Yeah, I was going to use the carry round to.
All right.
You're about 400 ahead.
And then
okay.
I will check with yous before we do the chicken round to see if we match in scores.
Okay. How I was going to just count up then. How did we do in the initial points? Is Matt -4 or am I +4?
Matt is -4.
Okay, sound. Okay.
You started on 0.
Okay, sound. 6, 9, 10,
I
15,
feel like I've lost a job.
19,
Yeah.
20, 23, 25, 29, 31.
12 and a half.
Ah.
Is that minus your
Yes.
4 as well? Wah, wah.
There's only 18 players I've chosen for as well for the appearances because I thought last year
Fuck
some
me,
of them
Jürgen.
some
Neither.
of them were very they were just too obvious. Like you'd go from like 30 to 1 appearance. I think. So I have ignored the ones with less than 15 appearances.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay. So to start off, to decide who goes first.
Matt can go first.
No. So both of you to guess.
Okay.
How many appearances did Jordan Henderson get? Write on your piece of paper.
In the league
Or these are
competitions?
all competitions, total appearances.
What if we go for the same number?
Then rock, paper, scissors again. That 42. Matt, what have you got? Yours 42 as well?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, go on.
Hold on, how many was it though?
43.
Fuck
I'll show your hand. That's pretty good.
42. I went with 42 because it's the answer to everything. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I was just like, well, he's got more than 30. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if he's got like 45. That seems like too many.
All right, rock paper scissors then.
Right, are we going on scissors or on go?
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Rock paper scissors go. All right.
Rock,
Paper scissors go.
Okay, Mikey.
Mark can go first.
Go on. Oh, he's being generous.
I've got to keep this interesting because if I go,
It's not been interesting for about an hour.
If I go on an 18-point run, he won't be able to claw it back on the last round unless Kerry's got like 50 points.
Don't forget the chicken round.
That's what I mean. Like even then.
Okay, so Jordan Henderson, 43 appearances.
Yep.
Fabinho, higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. He had 40 appearances. Joel Matip, higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. He had 30 appearances. Naby Keita, higher or lower?
Lower.
No. He was higher on 33.
Oh, I had 32, man.
Mikey. Joe Gomez, higher or lower than 33?
What's a twat that? Lower.
Correct. He had 24 appearances.
Is that it? I was thinking, he's going to be about
Kind of
30.
pretty early on, man.
Yeah.
Divock Origi, higher or lower than 24?
Lower.
He was lower. 19 appearances.
Close fella. Scored all the best goals ever.
I can't wait to get him on the back of this shirt this year. Fucking hell.
Did Mikey tell you he actually listened back? And he did say it.
Yeah.
I know he said it.
Yeah, it is happening. I just need to get paid.
I'm just accepting the fact there's going to be an Origi shirt somewhere in this Liverpool.
I'm going to get it signed. I'm going to move mountains to get that signed. Just so it's not just a random Divock Origi shirt in my house.
So Divock Origi, 19 appearances. Adam Lallana, higher or lower?
See, you said higher than 15 appearances. I'm amazed he's played more than 15 games this year.
I thought Adam Lallana would be...
It is lower. 16 appearances.
Wow. That is not many.
Dejan Lovren, higher or lower?
Higher.
You can only go up.
18 appearances.
Really?
Degsy played more than that.
Jesus.
He, as you said, he was a sick note, wasn't he?
I didn't realise that much. Fucking selling, Jesus Christ.
Daniel Sturridge, higher or lower than 18?
Higher.
Higher. 27.
Law of off the bench appearances.
Yeah. Which is mad since he scored 3 goals. Oh. Xherdan Shaqiri, higher or lower than 27?
Higher.
Correct. 30. Andrew Robertson, higher or lower?
Higher.
He got 47. Trent Alexander-Arnold, higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. 39 appearances.
No.
James Milner, higher or lower?
Higher.
Correct. 44 appearances. Gini Wijnaldum, higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher, correct. Yeah. 46 appearances. Coming to the last 5 now. Alisson.
Higher.
Higher, correct. He had 50 appearances. Virgil van Dijk, higher or lower?
Higher. I think he had 51.
Incorrect. He had 49.
That's such a twat.
Because he missed the buying game, didn't he? So. Matt. Mo Salah, higher or lower than Virgil van Dijk?
Lower.
No. 51 appearances. Back to Mikey. Sadio Mane, higher or lower than Mo Salah?
Higher.
Nope. None of these points are going to either of you, by the way, the ones that you got wrong.
I know.
Matt, for one final point, did Roberto Firmino have higher or lower appearances than Sadio Mane's 49?
Can I say I don't care? Lower.
Well done, yes.
Yay.
He had 47.
11 points. And now I'm on 42.
15 and a half.
We might have to put points on Kerry's questions. Cool. So what's the difference now?
I'm on 42. Matt's on 15 and a half.
Okay. Exciting.
Last year was just so close. It was so much closer.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Are you ready for your
Kerry, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm indifferent.
Right, making the story of a poor boy debut here is Kerry Ramsbottom, so, you know.
Who knows slightly more about football than I do.
Apparently. I think Riley could get on here, to be honest.
Probably could. See, I don't know why I'm on this podcast. I don't really know much about football, apparently.
We're finding that out, mate.
Yeah,
but it's
I know.
fine.
Well,
It's
we knew
fine.
that last year as well, but
It's
like
fine.
you've got friends that know more. You should probably sack me.
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. No one else would do it, so.
Hi, Kerry.
Hi.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Close to the mic.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Who wants to go first?
Go on, Matt can go first.
Do I have to?
These are just random facts that I sourced off the internet, and some of my sources aren't particularly reliable, so I could be completely bullshitting here. Just saying.
It's alright, this
That's
podcast
fair.
isn't completely reliable.
That's fair.
That matches.
Oh, hello, Riley. He's upset that you've left him.
He doesn't want to play with his mum at all. Okay.
Okay. You're going first.
Yep.
So, what is Van Dijk's favourite place in the world?
Yes! You realise he's never speaking to you.
I did actually ask him earlier to promise not to break up with me before I did it.
You should have heard what we had planned.
Oh, fucking hell. He's sitting there going, I can call some points back here. And Mike.
No, I wasn't. I absolutely knew this would happen. Favorite place in the world.
K2. Oh no, that's mine.
Amsterdam.
Nope.
No.
Am I passing these on, or?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I will say Groningen, his hometown. Why not?
No, it's Disneyland Paris.
I was going to say Disneyland.
Well, you didn't.
No, I didn't. To be fair, if I'd have said Disneyland and got it right, would you have said it's fixed?
Yeah, I will, to be fair. My head would have fell off. So.
Okay, this one's a really, really random one. But,
Is this one for Mikey or me?
Me.
For Mikey.
Okay.
Michael Stensgaard, apparently a goalkeeper from years back. I'd never heard of him.
She chose the name because it sounds funny.
It made me laugh, so I decided to put it in. He dislocated his shoulder shortly after he signed. How did he do it?
Slipped in the shower.
No. Matt?
An accident involving a piñata.
We're going to get an insight into Matt's mind in this round.
No, he was setting up his ironing board.
That
It's
is
a very
fantastic.
dangerous thing to
In
do.
all fairness, I'm enjoying this round. This is a good round.
Yeah, this is cheering me back up, actually. This is
I'm
bringing me
learning
back from a
things.
brink of like just wanted to jump in the Mersey. Next.
Right,
More
Matt,
questions.
what is Klopp's favourite film?
RoboCop.
Nope. Mikey?
Die Hard.
You'd be surprised to know it's your favourite film, Mikey.
Oh, don't say that. Because I don't know what my favourite.
I knew that was coming.
Forrest Gump.
Yes. You don't get the point, though.
No.
I don't get it. No, I said Die Hard. It's fine. I went
Forrest
with
Gump's
the
your
film.
favourite film?
I went with the film that has a German as a bad guy. Apparently.
Okay, so in 2004, a dolphin was named after which player?
Hey.
That's my go.
Is it?
Yeah, you guessed the film.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A dolphin was named after which player? Is it a Liverpool player? Who was
Who
good?
knows? Who knows with this round?
You're assuming that I know which one of these are Liverpool players.
Who was good back then?
Wait, yeah, what year?
2004.
Who was good back then? Sammy Appiah.
Wait, I should probably say back then he wasn't a Liverpool player.
Michael Owen.
I've gone with my answer. He was a Liverpool player. I've gone with my answer.
It's mad because, you know, what did you say to me about if you didn't know a question, who would you answer it with?
No way, Divock Origi.
Because he scored a winner against Russia when he played for Belgium, so they named a dolphin after him.
In 2004?
Yes, like, this is Wikipedia.
Was he a kid?
Yeah, he can still play for the underage thingies.
Oh right, okay. Because I was going to say that's 15 years ago. You know,
He's
four. Yeah, he was about 9.
Yeah, but they still named
Alright,
a
okay.
dolphin after
That's
him.
fair.
Because, you know, they beat the Russians, so.
Fair enough.
Why a dolphin?
I don't know.
Belgium.
Thought it was a good random question.
Boss chocolate, boss beer. Fucking weirdos.
Racist.
Xenophobic.
Ready?
Yeah. Sure.
Keep it going.
Salah, team cat or dog?
What?
Is Salah team cat or team dog?
He's Egyptian, so cat.
Yes. Well,
That
yes.
may or may not be racist, don't know.
Point for that.
Xenophobia.
Yes, a point in the carry round. That
Carry
counts for
round
10, yes?
points, yeah. I was going to say they're 10 points each.
I still won't claw it back.
Well, when you think about it, 2 of the answers have been my favourite film and a player I said I would name if I
That
didn't
is
know
true.
the answer to the question. So.
Mikey,
Hello.
what is Henderson's favourite superhero?
It's going to be my favourite superhero.
According
Well,
to my dodgy fact website.
This is the real quiz.
This is
This is literally the real quiz.
See, I don't think he's like nerdy enough to actually name someone like Captain America, but he seems to me like a normal, like
I know who
Superman
I'm saying.
fella.
As soon as you
doesn't
get it wrong, I know who I'm saying.
he? Superman.
That's correct.
Fuck off.
Yes, fucking vanilla Jordan Henderson.
Just gotta say Iron Man.
Which former Liverpool manager has a brown belt in judo?
I really hope it's.
I really want it to be Roy Hodgson.
Fucking hell. Please be Hodgson.
Rafa.
What?
Rafa Benitez.
Am I not going with your first answer?
No, that's a joke.
No, he said, yeah.
Rafa.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
is it?
10 more points to Matt.
Oh my god!
I was going to go with Rodgers. Just because it seems like something he'd claim. Without
Yeah,
actually having.
Why can't it have been Roy Hodgson?
You can fully imagine Brendan Rodgers turning up for training in a geek. That's all I'm thinking. Sorry, Carrie.
I'm sorry, this one's hard.
I love it.
You're all hard.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to hate me for this. Name the 2 players who featured for LFC in 2012-13 whose full regular name has a Scrabble score of more than 30.
Is this including middle names? Does this include middle names?
No.
Right, 2012-13. I can do this. I can fucking do this. Right.
And it's not nicknames as well.
Okay.
It's so like, well, yeah, it's the first name
Right,
is not
okay.
a nickname.
Alright, okay. Samara Saidi.
Yeah?
Samara Saidi.
No.
No?
I'm just gonna say no.
Okay. It's just.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Did he play?
Yeah.
Are you sure his Scrabble letters might have
12,
been like
13.
just ones and twos?
I just guessed because I'm
Just long name.
using it to be
Yeah,
honest.
but
and
that,
I
you've
was
got to
just
think Scrabble letters where are the points awarded.
like, yeah,
for
alright.
Scrabble letters.
I reckon the other one. Well, I reckon one of them is Jesus Fernandez Suso.
No.
But okay, well clearly I was wrong.
Yeah.
If you get any of these, I'm trying to think who played now. He's played in 12, 13.
Like-
It's a
How the
fucking
fuck are
weird.
you supposed to do this?
Okay. Can I just keep guessing until I get it? It's a good question, this. It's a good question.
It is a good question.
And yet, Jamie got fucking flipped up for asking weird questions.
like in the actual quiz, this is the stupid round.
Oh.
Expect it from me.
Exactly.
Fuck it out.
I don't even really want to hazard a guess, to be honest. Mamadou Sakho.
No.
No. Go on then.
Felipe
Put us out of
Coutinho.
misery.
Coutinho won. and obviously this doesn't count now because who else played that season? Nuri Sahin. Fuck it.
That's quite a short name, that.
Yeah.
No, but I thought he'd have like a proper long, like, middle name or something.
There's an accent above the I count.
Yeah.
What was it?
Janjo Shelby.
The double J's.
Oh, and the
double
V.
J.
And the V.
The double J. I need to play Scrabble more. That's what that round taught me. I couldn't remember what letters were where for.
Can't even spell, to be honest. Go on then.
So the last missed penalty was Sadio Mane against Red Star Belgrade. But what date was it on? So I doubt you even know what date it is today. I was really hoping you got this.
Can I get my phone out?
No.
Just to look at the calendar. Just to look at the calendar.
No.
Okay,
you can look
fine.
at my calendar because I've not got the fixtures on it.
I don't have a Champions League fixtures on my phone.
you
It's
do.
just for Premier League. I'm going to say the.
Is he allowed a day or so out?
A day.
Should we give him the week or something?
No, not the week, because that's a good point.
I'm going to
It's like
have
25%.
the. Actually, no. I'll decide what. I'll let you decide what leeway you're going to give me first,
Yeah, I
and
was
then I'll
gonna
answer.
say. Oh, okay. I reckon. Which one? 1 day or 2 day? Your choice.
I'll give him 2 days.
2 days.
Nice.
You've got 2 days.
2 days.
I've got my
And
day
because
in
I don't
my
want to sleep on the couch.
I think I've got my... go on.
17th of October.
Nope.
Nah.
7th of November.
Nope.
What was it?
24th of October.
Oh, we were pretty close, to be
You-
fair. I'll give you another handshake for that.
Nearly.
We knew whenabouts in the season that game would be.
Roughly. Yeah.
Roughly.
I wouldn't be surprised if your guess was the first leg against them. The first leg
Yeah,
against
nah,
them.
I was trying to think like which came first.
That was the first.
Or didn't we play the second? I thought we played the away first game
No,
against them.
no, played it.
No, we played at home.
Alright,
and
well,
beat
my guess might be the away leg then.
them. Yeah, what a round. I love this.
This is good.
This is the last proper question.
And then we got more, even stupider.
Then, yeah.
They're
So,
worth more points.
Mikey, what is the correct postcode of the Anfield ground?
L40TH.
As if you've got
My
that.
God.
As if you've got that.
It's because it
That's
was
why you.
going round on Twitter saying for superstitious people, Liverpool's postcode is Liverpool 4, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Which
Nice, I like it.
Okay. So is that both even then? Two.
Fuck's sake, it made no difference.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
sound
Yeah,
cool.
be right.
Is that the last Kerry question? Or
No,
is
we
it-
got
that's
more
not
even
right.
even
That's
more
the
stupid
proper
Kerry
question.
questions.
Alright. Bear with me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, so
We have decided for these questions that me and Kerry will decide the number of points on, or who wins, basically. So you will both answer the question.
It's a discussion
It's
round.
a discussion round, and me and Kerry will decide on who wins and who gets. It's 5 points per question.
alright, whatever. Fine.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't get worse. For me, at least.
Okay, so the first one kind of changes for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
So
We would hope.
we'll see.
I'm so confused.
Would you rather have Alison's face on mine or Jamie's body, or our face on Alison's body? Discuss.
Right.
This is how it's going then.
There are 6 of these.
Right, what I'm going to put forward then is that I've never once fantasized about Alisson's body, but I have pictured his face a lot. I've never looked at him and went, do you know what? Actually, that's a lie, because when he took his shirt off and he had just the Jesus shirt on in the Champions League final, I was like, fuck me, you're ripped, you. But no, I think if we're honest, Alisson is a very good looking man.
He is a very good
It'd be the
looking man.
face for me. So have we got to come up with an answer together?
No. You have separate answers, and we discuss.
Well,
which
I mean,
one.
we're not going to
So
come up with
what-
separate answers. We're
No,
going to come
but-
up with the same answer here.
What happens to the remainder of... So if Alison's face goes onto Kerry's body, for instance, what happens to Alison the rest of it.
The Allison
Is he
body.
now dead? Because I don't want Allison to die for Kerry to have his face. I want him to still be the Liverpool keeper.
If you want me to die,
I don't want you to die. No, of course I don't want you to die. I just want clarification on what's going to happen to.
At what point? Right. Okay. Which way round does it have to be for Allison to still remain a very good goalkeeper? So if he's got your head, has he got his brain still?
So if his head was on my body, I have his goalkeeping ability.
Right. Okay. So
then you wouldn't be able to play.
You wouldn't be able to play for Liverpool because you're a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, Liverpool women's team might benefit hugely, but so I have to say, Allison's face, I don't know. So hold on. So
does Allison still have Allison's face if you also have his face? If you also have his face,
or do you?
So is he still a good keeper?
Is this a
so
head
let's
swap?
say this doesn't affect Allison as a keeper.
Okay.
Yeah. So Allison's still a keeper. His whole thing.
All right. Okay.
But
so we're
and
literally just talking.
are you still Kerry, but with Allison's face?
Sure.
All I want is clarification.
Yeah, that's all we're after there.
I feel like we didn't think
into
this.
You really didn't.
We just
really
didn't get a straight answer of them.
A straight answer.
Not even a straight answer. Them two talking about how much they love Allison, us two getting ignored, and it'd be quite quick.
I would take Allison's face on your body.
Thank you.
Because he's gorgeous, isn't he?
He is gorgeous.
That's what I mean.
But I am going to have to go for Kerry's face on Allison's body because I don't think I can deal with being with someone who has that glorious of a beard and I can't grow one.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Like, that would just kill me so much. I see. I also really like looking at Kerry's face. So if I get to look at
that's not going to get you extra points.
Thank you. Thank you, Kerry, because I was gonna take up umbrage with that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, my serious answer is I wouldn't want to be kissing that face because it's got a nicer beard than I could ever have, and it would hurt me on a deep level.
I understand that. I understand that. In all fairness, mate, you probably wouldn't suit a beard as well as Alison Beck, and sometimes
probably
you just have to take that into your stride.
I don't suit anything as well as Alison does, and it hurts.
Yeah,
it hurts.
I don't know.
I really want my goalkeeper kit.
I don't know. At the moment, you suit losing a lot better than Alison Beck. It does.
I didn't think this would go on for so long.
You asked us to discuss.
Who wins?
Yeah.
So what's your answer? Sorry, I win.
We discussed and you didn't even listen.
I had to deal with Brandon.
Minus 5 points to you.
Yeah, I went with Alison on your body.
Oh,
Alison's face on your body.
And I went with Kerry's face on Alison's body.
We need a separate judge.
A separate judge.
Oh, for God's sake.
Riley.
Who wins?
Riley, who do you love more?
Oh, that's me.
I mean, that probably is true, yeah. I mean, if nothing else, sorry, then you've made some good radio there. But,
I think that's quite even. I think we should.
Yeah.
No. I think you've both done very well. So there's no point in us rewarding.
So a point
Good
each.
luck.
This is like competitions in primary school where the head teacher goes,
because
you were both
Point
really
for
good. You
participating.
both win.
Because 0 points is failure.
Fine, you get one little point.
Fine, 1 point each. Fine.
These aren't multiplied by 10.
Oh,
these are just,
fine.
Fine. Just a 1. If you actually win, you get like the 5 points.
Okay. Can I ask you to move the microphone in between you for this round if you're doing it together?
Sorry.
Thank you. Sorry.
We're professional.
Yeah.
Would you
Shag
rather?
Alison's face.
Shh. Serious. Would you rather fight one Van Dijk-sized toddler or 50 toddler-sized Van Dijks?
One Van Dijk sized toddler, I reckon. 50 toddler. I mean, Virgil van Dijk. He's pretty strong. Do you know what I mean?
Pretty strong.
Even
but
if
he's
he
scaled down to a toddler size.
Yeah, but scaled down to a toddler size, mate. No one gets past them. No one gets past 50 of them. Imagine that. Imagine the defensive game that those 50 toddlers have got going on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get a ball past them. I'm trying to boot them.
Mate, he can out-jump pretty much anyone. At his height now, he can out-jump pretty much anyone. I reckon he'd still reach our head height now with a toddler. 50 of them. 50!
He won't still have like the same muscle strength because he's scaled down.
Yeah, but he's scaled down.
He'll be dead strong for a toddler-sized thing.
But what's that thing about, like, you know, ants can lift, like, more of their, like, 100 times their body weight because they're scaled down?
Yeah, but his head's not going to be toddler-sized. All of it's going to be scaled down. So, like, his head is going to be smaller than a toddler's head would be. His arms are going to be smaller than a toddler's arms would be because it's scaled down that much.
What toddler are we talking about here? A Virgil van Dijk sized toddler. So we're talking, what, 6'4" toddler?
It'd sit on you and you'd die.
Yeah, but I'm 6'3", lads. I'll give it a go. Like, 50 toddlers is a lot of toddlers. 50
Yeah,
toddlers
and
is a lot of
I
toddlers.
have gone on record on this podcast before saying I could fight 200 toddlers.
I don't know if you have on this podcast. But
Okay, well,
all right, it's on record now.
Okay, it's on record now.
Right. You couldn't fight 200 toddlers. We've had this conversation before. You are vastly underestimating how... overestimating how hard it would be to fight 50 toddlers. I'm probably overestimating how hard it would be to fight one Virgil van Dijk-sized toddler.
Actually...
Don't forget, the toddler... Sorry to interrupt. The toddler would... Like, the big one has still got a toddler's brain as well.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just about to say.
I'm going with the toddler. I'm going with the Virgil van Dijk-sized toddler. I could kick its head in.
I think I might have to go for Virgil van Dijk-sized toddler as well, because, having thought about it, my argument that I can kill 200 toddlers
is they're idiots.
Is they are idiots. I can outsmart 200 toddlers. I can't outsmart 50 Virgil van Dijks.
No player in the Premier League can outsmart.
No man in the world. No man in the world.
No,
he's far too intelligent.
Yeah, we both have the same answer for this one.
Yeah.
So
I would have give Mikey the points for the argument.
Yeah. I feel like Matt just agreed with him.
Thank you, girls.
Until Mikey had done his argument, and then you were like, actually, no, I back down. Even though I've said I can fight 200 toddlers.
I can fight 200 toddlers.
Mate.
Give me 200 toddlers.
Do you know what? If it didn't involve you beating 200 toddlers, I would genuinely love to try this. I'd genuinely love to try. Yeah, exactly. I'd genuinely love to have a go with this. But how many of these questions are there? This is gonna, all right. This is going to be a long episode.
Yeah.
Should I remove some of them?
No. Keep.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather have Alberto Mourinho as a pet or be his pet?
Absolutely all day long I would have Alberto Moreno as a pet. I'd take him for walks, he'd love it, he'd be on his little hoverboard thing, I'd have a nice little leash for him. I could take him out to the park and he could like run around with all the other Alberto Morenos. He'd be boss, he'd love it. He'd be best friends with Riley.
I have to say, taking Alberto Moreno to the park would be so easy. I mean, you know how difficult it is to keep Riley entertained because he's quite intelligent. Like, Alberto Moreno, he would be the easiest thing in the world to keep pleased. All you'd have to do, really, is either have another dog or a football. And if you kick the football to the other end of the park, he'll go get it. He might not bring it back.
Thing is, I don't think he'd come back. That's the thing. Would he be good at fetching? He was never good at tracking back. Will he be good at like coming back to the ball?
That is a good point. He would, but he'd lunge in on you 2-footed.
Somehow give away a pen.
Me and you.
John Moss would come out from nowhere and show that card.
Me and you were enjoying ourselves. These two aren't even fucking paying a bit of attention. But
because we're like, I agree. It's boring.
This is down to a discussion round apparently, and the two of them aren't fucking listening to us.
Sorry, we're discussing.
Yeah, I'd absolutely have Alberto Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno.
I really want this now. Why have you dangled this carrot?
What I would say is though,
it's unattainable.
What I would say is though, Moreno would look after you.
I know. I was going to say
he would look after you very well. He'd probably forget to feed you every now and then.
No. He'd feed you nothing but sweets.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. He wouldn't look after you well.
Yeah, but he'd treat you.
He would.
That's what counts.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I'm going with I want Moreno as my pet.
I want Moreno as my pet as well.
Okay. I think Matt.
Yeah.
On the basis that you said something first.
No. It wasn't because we weren't listening, guys. to fix another question.
I can't word, apparently.
That's fine, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it was just... I'll explain later what happened.
I'm going to blame Matt walking in when I was doing that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, next question.
Okay. Would you rather have a free season ticket for life, but you have to go to every game in full kit, including tiny short shorts and knee-length socks, or never go to a match again?
Never go to a match again. No problem. Purely because of the amount of times I built it up in my head and just went, can't be asked this week. No, I mean, no, in all seriousness, I think going to a match, alright, you become a bit of a fucking Twitter sensation, but at the end of the day, Speedo Mick does it for charity every week. I'll do it for charity. I'd do it for charity every week. I'd have a season ticket for life, and I would just raise money for charity.
You can't do it for charity. You're selfish.
Can I not go Bollico? Can I go Bollico instead?
I'd rather go Bollico, to be honest. No, I mean, no, fuck you, I can't do it for charity. I'll do it for charity if I want.
You should just go and give to charity.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do that. I will go, and I will be the person who goes and donates to the food banks every day in full kit. Every game in full kit. And home and away. Fuck it, I'll be that fella. And this answer probably would have been never go to a game again had I not been at the Champions League final the other week and realised how much I love football again. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the full kit. A full kit wanker for life.
You just talk yourself completely around.
You did.
Yeah, I know. No, but this is a discussion thing, and at the end of the day, you can discuss. You didn't talk me around. I talked myself round.
No, that's true.
That's the important thing. So I'm doing it for charity, and yeah, I might do it next year. No,
my answer is I would do it, and I'd like free season ticket for life, and go in full kit. I would be there, 90 years old, having gone every single game
in the same kit.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Can I have a new kit?
See, I reckon there's a point though where
because it might get really, really old. And
ratty. But I reckon there's a point though if you go, say you go for the next 40 years. Wait, well, hold on. How old are we? I'm 26. So if I go for the next, say I'm planning to live till 86. If I go for the next 60 years and I buy next season's shirt and I do it every year in the same kit, imagine how sick you'll look at it. There'll be a point where you'll be like, you'll have a retro kit. Do you know what I mean? You know, you get Wolves. You can kind of tell now when Wolves started supporting Liverpool because of the shirt they choose to go to match in. Do you know that feeling? Yeah. Well, at this point now, imagine you'd be like, he's had that shirt for fucking 60 years. That's sick. That.
See, that's my thinking, and then like everyone can.
Your thinking was it would fall apart. You've just said that.
No. My thinking was everyone would look at me and say like, he's been coming here forever.
Yeah.
He's been coming here forever. I would be a fixture. I would be like the cop. I would be like the main stand. I would be like the badge man. I would be like the guy at the back that sells the 305 t-shirts. The guy who always bangs on the wall really badly. I would be that. Yeah. And then they would bring me down on the pitch one day, like the day before I die.
You'd be on an advert one day. You'd be on an advert one day. When Trent Alexander-Arnold was the Liverpool manager.
All teary-eyed, and they bring me down, and they give me a guard of honour, all the players, all past, present, future, the boss, and they'll give me the trophy, and then I'll die.
No, I'm fine with being a full kit wanker forever.
Yeah.
For a season ticket.
Who do you want to give points to?
I don't know.
Fuck's sake.
I feel like they both did well there.
They both did very well.
I feel like I did well to claw that back.
Yeah, I did pretty well.
I thought you ran away with it.
I was sat there like, smash this here. Smash this.
There was a point where I was just sat there, I was like, I'm just going to have to get to Mike, yo.
No, we'll do that as evens.
Fine.
You've done very well.
I think it's the fact that I'm going to die on the pitch.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Do that to me. Yeah.
Make sure you give yourself an extra point. Okay. You times 10 there, what's that all about?
For Kerry's Kerry's initial round.
Times 10 worthy?
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
Oh, no, not for you.
Sad. In fact, why am I doing that? I'll just put 20 instead.
You got a 5 there as well, not like you got 2 1s and a 5, just like me.
You have 2.
Did we get 5 for that last round? That point?
No, wait. So that
you won 1 round, so you got 5.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh, Matt, thanks for that, lad.
It's alright. I don't want you to have like a. I don't want to cheat my way to win. I want to. Be honest.
You lose with grace. I like it.
Exactly. And finesse and all that.
Okay.
Next.
More questions.
I don't even know how to say that.
Okay, right.
Go on.
So this is the question that we weren't listening to you about, right? Because it was.
I completely messed it up.
We typed it wrong. So, would you rather look like Marouane Fellaini but play like Messi, or look like Messi but play like Fellaini?
Messi's not good. Messi's not
Fine.
good.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Would you rather look like Marouane Fellaini but play like Cristiano Ronaldo, or look like Cristiano Ronaldo but play like Fellaini?
See, that's a better question because Messi's not good looking enough to justify this question.
Also, he's very short.
Yeah,
what our error was, it said, would you rather look like Marouane Fellaini but play like Ronaldo, or look like Ronaldo but play like Messi? And I was like, well, that's a very obvious answer. It was like very easily one answer. So like it wasn't what we discussed earlier. So
right.
So we just changed it to what it said. So yeah, but play
I'll look ugly and play boss. That's my answer because. You get your modelling contracts. You get your gorgeous girlfriends. Hi, Kerry. You get your...
I mean, Marouane Fellaini doesn't have any modelling contracts.
I will definitely look like Marouane Fellaini. No, hold on. No, I'll look like Ronaldo. I'll look like Ronaldo and I'll play like Fellaini. Do you know why? Do you know where Marouane Fellaini is right now as we speak? He's in China earning loads of money playing football. Loads of money. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how good he was as a footballer. He has played in the Premier League for fucking years for Manchester United, who, like it or lump it, are the biggest club in the world at the point he played for them anyway. When he signed for them, alright, he was signed by David Moyes, but they were still the biggest club in the world at that point until he destroyed them. But he was seen as the go-to guy for one of the greatest managers of all time, Jose Mourinho. Whether or not he still is, he was at the time. And now he's earning fortunes playing in China. Fortunes, he can retire on it. Now imagine he looked as good as Cristiano Ronaldo, who is going to look that good for the next 20 years thanks to the wonders of plastic surgery. Right. He is going to have modelling contracts forever. He's going to have modelling contracts forever. Do you know what I mean? You're never ever going to be shy of something to sell. Look at David Beckham. Do you reckon David Beckham ever thinks, if only I was a bit better at footy? Do you know what I mean? He was dead good at footy and he's still earning loads of money now just by being fit. Yeah, so it's look like Ronaldo, play like Fellaini. Thank you very much.
I just want it on the record that you guys have noted that he praised Jose Mourinho in his latter years in his defence of that. And I'm going to go back to my earlier point. And I got a bit confused in my head. I would look like Marouane Fellaini and play like Ronaldo because if you see Mesut Ozil's wife, he got married yesterday. Stunning. He's an ugly man, but he's a very good footballer. And he's earning loads and loads and loads of money. And I don't care how Marouane Fellaini you are and how you can go over to China. The better you are at football, the more money you get. And I'm all about that dollar.
He played for Man United. He's not poor, and I'm talking about longevity in this. Right?
I'm talking about
if you retire at the age of say 36.
Frank Ribery played at the very, very top level for fucking ages. Fucking ages.
What's he going to be sponsoring in 10 years' time?
He's going to be doing nothing. He's going to be lying on his arse doing nothing.
Exactly, getting no money.
Because I've already earned it, and I earned my rest. I earned my rest, and I deserve my rest.
David Beckham is still earning money now from being fit.
He didn't play like Marouane Fellaini, though, did he? He was talented.
David Beckham was... He was already like a fashion icon. He was already like fucking part of a celebrity couple before he was ever fantastic at football. Before he ever went on to the Galacticos and all that, he was still part of a fucking super couple with Posh and Bex. If you are good at football, it's all well and good him being good at football, but at the end of the day, when you're 50 years old, well, how old's Beckham now? 45, something like that. He's still earning money. He's still earning fortunes. When you are a footballer, it runs out. If you retire at 36, you don't get paid anymore. You have to go into coaching or something like that. David Beckham owns a football club. Cristiano Ronaldo will own football clubs. Cristiano Ronaldo will go retire in Abu Dhabi and still be earning modelling contracts from fucking all the big firms, Nike, fucking whatever it is. No matter how many rape allegations get lashed at him. That's going to keep happening.
All I'm hearing here is that you're going to think you're immune to rape allegations, being that good looking, and also, let me finish. That you would rather be a Loris Karius or an Emre Can, whose talent will fade and looks will fade, but my talent will stay forever because I am absolutely world class. I might be ugly as fuck, but I will be absolutely world class forever, and I will be remembered forever.
Right. Okay. That's fair enough. Right. And I completely understand where you're coming from because at the end of the day, Cristiano Ronaldo will go down as one of the best footballers of all time. Yeah, fine. Marouane Fellaini still won plenty in football to be proud of.
I don't care.
He still won plenty of trophies to look back on his career and be proud of, and he'll have loads of money. At the end of the day, lad, you have to think: would you rather have loads of money when you're old, or would you rather have a massive trophy collection? And as a peasant, right now, I would choose loads of money.
Yes, but for footballers, they all say it's about the trophies.
Because they've got money.
Trophies at the end.
Because they've got money.
You're going to have money either way.
No, I'm sticking with it.
Right, we're going to cut that one short. Mikey won that one.
As soon as you brought up a rape allegation, I was like, I can't top that.
I went there.
Riley got very upset at you.
Oh, fucking hell. I got very upset at me too. Please, hopefully... Well, hold on, did he go... No, it got dropped, didn't it? It got dropped, didn't it? No, it got dropped.
Don't know.
It got dropped. So, it was only an allegation. I never accused him of anything.
No.
Okay, next one.
Right, final one.
Uh-huh.
Think carefully.
Okay.
Which would you rather give up? Supporting your football team or your relationship?
Relationship. Not asked.
Do you know after the I can't remember if it was the final or something, but Mikey said, it was the final. Mikey came home and said, that was the greatest night of his life.
This happened as well.
And it will never be topped. And I said, what about the birth of our first child? And he's like, unless Jordan Henderson is bringing that child into the world, then no. I said, what about our wedding day? Unless Jordan Henderson is officiating the ceremony, no.
And those are fair answers. Those are fair answers.
As I've said before, and I will surely say again, Liverpool Football Club was in my life a long time before Jamie was, and it will be there a long time after Jamie's gone.
Plan on Jamie dying first, Joe?
Yeah. You seen her family history? Fucking hell. Oh, God.
I said Barcelona was the best night of my life. You made me sleep on the floor.
Yeah, but she knows where she stands. I've made this perfectly clear since day one. At the end of the day, football will be there forever.
There's a reason we've had to organise our wedding, so it may actually fall on an international break.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So understandable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, nothing personal against Jamie. She knows that. At the end of the day, if it was anyone else sat in that chair as well, then it'd be the exact same answer.
We've also discussed what would happen if, like, say I went into labour and it's like one of the last games of the season and Liverpool could win a trophy. Then,
if Liverpool win the Premier League that day and they haven't won it by that point, then unlucky, I think. We'll have to just time it. It's just one of those things, isn't it? We'll have to just time it, right?
See,
end of the day.
The thing with this question is, I could say anything, but I think we all know from this season what my answer is.
Yeah.
I've missed that many matches to be with Kerry and to go and do gay shit. Sorry, Liverpool.
Mad, didn't it? And we're the engaged ones. You'll get there, mate. You'll get there.
I know. I don't quite hate her yet.
Sounds.
What do you want to do for them? For points?
I think Mac deserves that, to be fair. I give the easy answer. He give the fucking... He had to
He
poured his heart out there. He poured his heart out. I'll give him...
Go on. So after the Kerry round, it's all even then.
Fuck's sake.
Literally all even.
After all
fair enough.
So
But we had fun. The real
exactly.
quiz was with friends we made along the way.
you still got another round to go.
Yeah!
Right, okay. So, what are the scores?
Right. 15 and a half.
Right.
No.
So
What's the point? You
I
got the exact same point.
Yeah, I'm ignorant. Sorry.
What's the point in adding them?
Oh, yeah, I got 62... Oh, I'm on 74.
Oh, for God's sake.
Wait, hold on.
You got 32, I've done for 15 and a half.
Before that round, I had Mikey on 40 and a half.
What? When did I get a half mark for anything?
You did get a half mark when you got about 4. It was 4.5.
Oh, yeah. No, I got 40. 42, sorry. So I'm on 42 and a half.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I counted through.
Carry on,
I counted through. Fucking hell.
Am I still on 15 and a half?
Well, what's 20 and a half
9,
minus 4?
10, 15.
Whatever that is. 6, that's 16 and a
16
half.
and a half. I
So,
got an extra
right,
point,
hold on.
Yay.
Right, I'm going to get Kerry to remark.
This is good radio. Shall we pause it?
We
Do you want to
probably
pause
should,
it?
shouldn't we? Yeah.
Go on.
Go on, we'll pause it.
Pause it.
Ah, fucking hell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Round
we
it
have
up.
totted up now.
We have
Yeah.
totted up. So, Mikey, currently in the lead with 72 and a half points.
74 and a half points.
You sure?
Yes, 74 and a half.
God's sake!
Fuck's sake. How did you manage that?
70, okay, fine. 74 and a half.
And Matt's on 47 and a half.
Okay.
Breathing down your neck.
Right.
So close. I am so close.
This is like when it used to, in old seasons where you'd be like, can we still win the league? When you get to April and we're 30 points
It's not
behind.
mathematically impossible yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet.
So, we have the chicken round next. The infamous chicken round. Because I can't think of what the actual name is. You both know the rules from last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to... There's two...
Well, explain for the listeners anyway.
For the listeners, just so for Kerry, if you didn't listen. So I will give you a question, and there is X amount of answers, and you have to answer between yous to see. Well, one of yous will say a number, and the next person has to either beat it or call them out on that, and that's how things go.
Yep.
Until if you get the answer wrong, any of them wrong, as Matt did last year, then all those points go to the opposing player. So, in honour of last year, to decide who goes first, how many players scored 10 or more goals in the Premier League this season?
This season.
Wait, how many? Or
So to start off, to decide who decides to go first, who starts the numbers, write down how many players scored 10 or more goals in the Premier League this season. You would hope. Okay, 19. Is that 28, Matt? There were 32 players.
Fucking hell.
Now, bear in mind, the difference between the two of you is 27 points. There's 32 players, but there is an additional round. There is another round. Mm-hmm. So, but that's not got as many. But we'll see.
You've got to just get names 27 here, haven't you?
Or you could be so Matt, how many are you going to start off with? So there's 32 in total.
25.
25? 25 32?
He's hoping this revision's paying off.
Have you revised this, yeah?
No. Yes.
25. Let me try. Let me just have a little thing. Let me just have a little toss up in my head of how many I think I can get.
There is no time limit as well to this.
3. Go on, I'll say name them because there's no way I'm naming 26. So,
okay.
Top of my head.
Okay, so 25. Remember,
you ready for me to wrap?
Right. Do you realise though?
I'm not saying Kevin De Bruyne.
If you get one of these wrong,
I win.
Mikey wins.
Yeah,
because there is not enough in the final round.
I know.
To
God, there's some bollocks on you right now to try this.
I really want him to get it. I really want, because otherwise, that's 40 quid knocked off my meal. Right, okay. Matt.
Hey, you can still get loads of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
Matt, when you're ready, give me a chance to tick people off.
Okay. Salah, Firmino, Mane. Aguero. Sterling. Hazard. Kane. Son. Mora.
I'm so scared.
Mora do it, yeah?
Yes, he did. Aubameyang.
How many is you on now?
Lacazette.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm actually just going to cross them out fully because the ticks are confusing me.
Lukaku.
Wait.
Pogba.
Hold on. So, Lukaku.
Pogba. Martial.
Fuck off, did Martial get 10?
Yeah, you did. Exactly 10. Rashford.
Exactly 10.
Jimenez. Richarlison. Sigurdsson.
Hold on, let me just check how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18.
18. Mijojevic.
19.
Perez.
20.
Arnautovic.
21.
Wilson.
22.
King.
What was that?
King.
King, did you say?
Yes.
Yes. 23.
Wood.
24.
Barnes.
25!
Fair fucks. Fair play. No,
I didn't even name one of the City ones. I think Sané got...
that was fantastic.
Redemption!
Right,
Redemption!
Out of interest, could you name the ones that you missed?
You
were right, Sané's
Sané got
one. Yeah.
Murray.
Murray, yeah. I can't believe he got that. like the players that he chose. Like,
see, now I'm angry with you for choosing the same question as last year.
I was always going to do it.
I researched assists as well.
I was always going to do it. I wasn't not going to do it.
No, I think that might be my limit.
So
my heart is racing too much to think anymore.
Jamie Vardy was another one.
Yeah, Vardy. Completely forgot about that.
And then the right Murray, Sané, Wilfried Zaha, Gerard Deulofeu, Salomon Rondon, and Alexander Mitrovic.
That was it. Yeah,
fair play.
Well done. Oh, so it actually means it comes to the last round. So hold on. So
redemption.
So 25 points onto Matt's 47.5 is someone 72 and a half. 74. Oh my god. this is intense. Okay.
I'd never. No, fair play. If he wins after that, then fair play, John.
Okay. Based to the last. This is it. This is for 2019.
Is this just a question?
No, this is another.
Yeah.
Could you not have done that? Could you not have done 26?
Not 26, no. Not a chance. There were a lot of players in there I wasn't sure about. For example, I was absolutely certain Eden Hazard had only got like 9 goals this season or something like that.
He was actually really high up on the list.
Yeah.
In terms of.
I think he got like.
Yeah, he was like 4th top scorer.
Yeah, 14 or 15 or something like that, didn't he? But yeah. And then I would never have got Martial, Rashford, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't think Lukaku had done it. So.
To be fair, I did a double take when I read Pogba.
Yeah. I think Pogba would have been the one I'd got from United, to be honest, purely because I knew he took all their pens.
Oh, yes.
I counted the minutes it took him to fucking run up.
Okay. So, again, to decide on who goes first, based on fantasy football statistics, which defenders had 10 or more clean sheets in the Premier League this season?
Which or how many?
Sorry, how many? Yeah, that was the next question. How many?
So
based on fantasy football, it means if a player lasted 60 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there's numbers which online should be the same, but they're not. So it clearly shows like someone must have got subbed.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey's gone with
36.
36. There's lots of numbers on that sheet.
Sorry.
The 15.
Yeah.
It was 23. What's the difference?
He's closer.
8.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Matt.
23.
Jesus Christ, there's 23 of them.
23.
Okay. That it?
Yeah.
For now.
23 defenders.
Jesus.
So obviously no keepers. Had 10 or more clean sheets. Matt, I start the bidding with you. So
how many do I need to win?
There is
2.
There is 2, but obviously Mikey can push you.
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But you need 2 to win.
Yep.
Or you need Mikey to mess up.
Okay.
And get the points.
Okay.
If he's chosen more than 2, obviously.
Okay.
There's 23.
Trying to choose me teams here more than
yeah, I know, me too. Right. 8.
No.
10.
14.
Ooh. 14.
Do it.
14.
Hold on, so Mikey.
Okay.
14 or more. remember, if you get one wrong, Matt wins.
I'll take this better than he did last year. Just saying, when I fuck this up.
Yeah, because that was 14. A stupid thing.
14.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, give me a chance to cross names off.
And there's 23 in total, is there?
There's 23 in total, and you have to name 14.
Okay.
Off you go.
Virgil van Dijk.
1.
Andy Robertson.
2.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
3.
Joel Matip. Joel Matip's not.
Joel Matip is not.
I want a quiz!
Matip, it must for Premier
League.
League.
There was no way in hell I was naming 4 Liverpool defenders. Because like Joel Matip Matip, Lovren and Gomez did not play that many games.
Not in the
league.
By the law of rule and things out, I guess I kind of went process of elimination. That's what I was looking for. I kind of ruled out Joe Gomez because he got injured really early on.
Yeah. There's no other Liverpool players on this list.
Right, there you go.
So it was. See, Andrew Robertson had more clean sheets than Van Dijk, which I think is one of those stats on fantasy football where he must have been subbed off after 60 minutes.
I don't think it is. I think it's just that he played more games because Van Dijk
played every Premier League season game, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. I think he missed one.
Did he?
Pretty sure he did.
I swear he's made all the appearances.
See, I think I could do it. I still think I could do it, except for I just got confident about Matip.
Yeah, so
there's me with De Bruyne.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't believe it. Straight in so early.
Defies
the two
logic,
of you.
doesn't it?
So
the rest of them will be, I assume.
Go on, I'll let you.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker is, yeah.
Aymeric Laporte. John Stones.
No.
Centre halves are hard.
Yeah.
Centre halves are hard.
Well,
Vinny Company.
Rotate a lot.
Vinny Company will be one.
No,
Otamendi plays more than Stones.
No. The only two again is
Zinchenko.
Yeah. No, he didn't play that much.
No.
Well, there you go. 14 was a fucking S. Yeah.
That's the thing. So yeah, the other one, unless you want it together, because it's quite amicable right now.
No, it's hour and 56 minutes in.
No, so yeah, there's a few Everton players, Chelsea players. There's 2 Spurs players, a couple Leicester ones as well. But yeah, a Cardiff player somehow. Is Manga a Cardiff player? He's one.
Wow.
Who?
Aquili Manga.
Not a fucking clue. I didn't think Spurs had kept more than 10 clean sheets this season.
It was like 13.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, there's only like Kieran Trippier is literally scraping the barrel, and then Toby Alderweireld.
Well,
Kevin De Bruyne.
So for completion, Matt wins the 2019 The Story of a Poor Boy quiz with 86.5 points. Mikey down 74.5 points. So an extra tenner for my meal. That's quite nice. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
You can go and fuck yourself. Same question 2 years in a row. Fucking absolute.
You would have done your vision.
I didn't think you'd be that.
No, of course I was going to do it. It was good radio last year. Of course I was going to do it.
I didn't think you'd be that person. I thought you would use some originality.
That's why I added the extra round.
But no.
She did use some originality with the Marco Bielsa question.
Yeah,
we saw what that was like.
As if you're still going on about that when you just fucking done that. Do you know what? Sometimes you just have to concede it, and at the end of the day, Liverpool had to concede the title after Man City won 14 games in a row. So if Matt's going to win by getting 25 out of 32 right, then fair fucks. It's one of those. I can graciously accept defeat in this because I absolutely kicked his head in the first half.
And I will accept your defeat because I know you.
No, that's fine. Once again, round of applause for Jamie and for Kerry.
Carry on
as
debut.
Well. Yeah. So that's been this year's quiz. There's not enough time for the questions you wanted to ask us at the end.
We'll save it for another.
Yeah.
At the end
So
of the
I guess we can do it next week. I guess. But yeah, that's been the quiz again this year. I hope you all did better than Matt in the first half. Me in the second half.
had a much better time in the second half.
Yeah, I'm fucking sure you did. I'm off to lash myself off the roof. I shall see you all in a bit. We will speak to you next week, I guess.
Thank you.
Yes.
Up the Reds.